I am going on vacation tomorrow, so come with me whilst I talk to you about how I prep, what I do, what I don't do, and ultimately how I ensure that I can actually take a week off work. And I don't mean work from anywhere, I don't mean check my emails every day, I don't mean scroll Instagram from the Sun Lounger or do my emails on the beach and prep all these different things. I mean like actually switch off, because I need it. You probably need it too. So let's talk about it. I'm someone that literally wouldn't ever take a proper break. Like, I'm saying to the point that when I was working for other people and had full-time jobs, I would use my annual leave to go to industry events to like build my business on the side and be speaking at events and attending events and just all of that stuff. Like, I would never actually take time off. And since I've started a business, I obviously have so much flexibility, and I'm really grateful. I can work from anywhere. I do travel the world, which I am so grateful for, but the temptation is therefore that I can work from anywhere and I can just like carry on business and carry on doing things as I'm just like, yeah, as I'm traveling. But I don't want that for myself. Like, I actually don't want to be the person that is always working when they travel. And like, yes, I'm very lucky that a lot of my trips are a business trip. Like, I get to go to cool places, but I'm working when I'm there. So my family and I mean my little family, like my husband, my son and I, are going to Greece tomorrow. Well, we're actually going later today because I've booked an airport hotel. And my goal is to like switch off. Like, I am not doing anything. I'm not doing anything. I'm gonna read books, I'm gonna hang out, I'm gonna drink spicy margaritas, and I'm gonna play in the pool with toddler, because we all know I won't be laying out in the sun every day like I used to on vacation. So it's now 9:34 a.m. It's a Monday. I actually never work Mondays. I never have childcare on a Monday, but I actually booked Austin in an extra day in daycare so that I could like run around, do the last minute things. I've actually had a call this morning. Again, never have calls outside of a Wednesday, but I thought, right, this is my only chance. I've literally got one call slot to discuss an event which I am speaking at, but like not in a traditional sense, like doing something very different, which I've actually never done at an event, an industry event like this before, and it involves me going to one of my favourite places in the literal world for 3 days in September. So I'll be sharing more on that soon. I've just made my coffee and I'm going to go see what the assessment is of packing, and I'll talk to you about what I've packed and why and how I'm actually going to switch off. So when I pack for any trips, I do it in here, which is our gym, our little at-home gym, which has now been kind of taken over with little toddler toys as well. So we have a Lamborghini in the corner, of course, and just like loads of rubbish, but we've also got our 2 suitcases. So we are going to Greece. We are going to Greece for a week. We are going to a resort, so we are all in. I won't share the resort until after we've left, but I'm excited to share more about it. So I generally do all of the packing for the house, but because I like to make sure that I have the most packing space. So how it usually goes is we have 2 large suitcases. I have one for all of my stuff, and then Jake and Austin share one, which I think is fair because as a woman, we typically have a lot more stuff. So anyway, my process for packing is I will generally like go to my wardrobe and various like places in the house, get everything that I think I might need. I will dump it all on the floor in here, and then I will pack as I go, and then I will just realize there's stuff, like I have like piles everywhere of things that, oh, I thought I might need, but I actually have been more ruthless. So I have pretty much finished packing. We have a selection of sun hats. Do you remember this from a previous YouTube video? I wore it to a family party and it was very extra. Is this too much? But yeah, I use packing cubes for a lot of stuff like these, which I think I got from Amazon, and I honestly think they are the best invention because they keep everything so organised. So I have like all my clothes for vacation one side, and then I have workout clothes because I am still going to work out, and I have like swim stuff, I have like Austin stuff, I have my overnight stuff. So yeah, I kind of try and organise everything as best I can. And then I've basically got today as a day where I am just like wrapping up last things. I think what always happens with me is that I fly early in the morning, so therefore the entire day I'm working the day before I go, and then I don't leave like actually getting myself ready or getting family ready or anything until the night, and then I don't sleep, and then it's just chaotic. So we tried something different this time, and we have a 6 a.m. flight tomorrow, but we're actually staying in an airport hotel tonight so that we are there, so we can actually do twilight check-in and drop our bags the night before. Just trying to get ahead with everything because it means that I literally have to be done by the time we leave. So yeah, packing up, doing that kind of stuff. We also have a dog sitter, so need to make sure that she is all set. I have today as like an extra day, a bonus day, but I actually only have a couple of hours now. So I am finishing off this packing, and then in terms of work stuff, I'll talk to you about what I've done, but really my priority this morning is just to run around the house, like clean as much as I can, change all the bedding, make sure that I've done a grocery shop online to arrive the night we get back, because I know that that's just an annoying thing when you get back from vacation, you've got no food in the house. So yeah, I'm going to do that as well, and yeah, and then I'll talk you through like how I kind of wrap up my work stuff as well. But I have behind me, I have like my travel outfit like sitting on that rack of dumbbells, and then I have my carry-on stuff to pack because I need to make sure that I've got stuff for tonight. So I've got travel stuff for me and Austin as well. Yeah, but I feel really calm. Like I feel like usually with trips like this, I'm like panicking last minute when I am going abroad, but actually this time it just gets to be so easy. Another thing that I've been asked about when it comes to going away and taking breaks, especially personal breaks, is, oh, okay, but will you still be like on social media? No, I won't be this time, because social media for me, it is work. I love it, but it is a huge part of my job, and it can be quite all consuming. I love creating content. I feel like I've really stepped into my creator era a lot more this year, especially with like this YouTube channel and just really investing in my content creation, paying for editing, for example, so I'm not doing everything myself, and just really upping the caliber of content that I do. But that being said, it really does make up a big part of like actually what I do week by week. So I made the decision to be like fully offline next week. But saying that, I also have I have a business to run, and something that I'm always really proud of in terms of especially how I transitioned from working in event management to working as an events industry coach is the fact that I can still make money when I'm off, and I have various income streams which are going to be running and going to help me generate income so that I know I will still be able to be making money when I'm not working. And for those to work, I need to make sure that there is generally still kind of a presence. Now, I think building a personal brand is the most powerful thing that you can do in any industry, but especially in an industry that's all about people, because your personal brand is going to carry on speaking for you even when you're not around, even when you're not in the room. And for me, like, I'm not in the room because I'm not going to be actively like on my Instagram stories or showing up or, you know, even coaching clients this week, but that doesn't mean that I'm not going to be memorable because I've built that personal brand that now does the legwork for me. But that being said, what I actually did is I prepped like 9 days worth of content across 2 platforms, LinkedIn and Instagram. And if you know me, you know that I hate like planning my content in advance, which sounds really backwards, especially from someone that is all about systems and structure and, you know, getting everything working. But I think I'm just too type B. Like if I think of an idea, if I see a picture and I'm like, oh, that's inspired me or something, I just want to create stuff on the fly. So for me to be disciplined enough to plan all of this content and then disciplined enough to not go in and change it and be like, oh, Mel, maybe I should do this or maybe I should do this, it's huge for me, so celebrate with me. So what I've done is I've used the Instagram app and LinkedIn on my desktop actually to plan. So I basically I can go into my scheduled content, and you can do it directly from Instagram now, and I can see that I have like all of those posts which are going to be going out from today, even because I knew I was going to be really busy today. So I have gone ahead and done that. I've done it on LinkedIn as well. I think if you're one of those people that can get planned and like prep content in advance, then that's amazing. For me, honestly, I'm too creative. Like, I have a million ideas a day. I also need to be quite intuitive and also like empathetic to anything else that's going on. The events industry can be very, very impacted by all sorts of different, different things. So it's really, really important that I can therefore like jump on that. So yeah, I'm gonna go double check all of that. Why do I always do this? I set myself up with such a big to-do list. I wouldn't say I set myself up to fail today, but I was very ambitious with all the stuff that I wanted to get done, and I had a delivery coming today which I needed to take with me on our vacation. So I had to it got delivered to the wrong house. I was on hold to the delivery company. Then the delivery driver was like on my street at another house. So I stood in the middle of the road, almost got run over, but I've got my parcel, so that's good. I am going to a Pilates class in a moment and have not cleaned the house, but I still have time, so I'm going to quickly do this. But I have now officially wrapped up like any work things that I need to do. I have updated a few things that I do. I don't set an out of office because I have Stacey, my online business manager, who manages my business for me and the behind the scenes stuff. So she's going to be in my inbox for anything that's going on, which won't be much, but it's just if like people need something for me for like an event I'm speaking at, or if clients need to get hold of us and reschedule something, or anything like that. So that's done. I always make sure that I have any automations working in the background. So I've checked all my automations this morning. I have also checked like my links in my bio for the core thing that people want right now from me, which is to apply for my events coach certification. So I updated that so that people can just like find my profile, click on it, make sure they can apply easily, and then we have a process for pre-approving people, and I've trained Stacey, who works with me, to do that. So if anyone applies for the certification, she can easily go through the applications, see if they're a fit, approve them, or say sorry, you can't do the certification if they're not a fit. So yeah, I've done that, and that is basically everything that I'm doing. I am taking my phone with me. I'm not taking my laptop with me. I have an app called Opal which I use. I can actually put a referral link in the description if you want to get it too, because I think you can get 30 free days on me, but this is amazing. I pay for it because it gives you the most in-depth blocks that you can possibly have on blocking your apps, and I'm going to be doing that rather than like deleting all my apps, because I always find I forget passwords, or if I've got scheduled content, I've got like drafts of reels and stuff on my Instagram that I don't want to lose. So I am going to be fully doing that. So I'm going to set those blocks up, finish my packing after my Pilates session, like maybe do my hair a little bit so I don't have to worry about it for the flight, and then we are off on holiday. So I hope that this short but sweet video gave you some of the insights onto the things that I do to prep to make sure that I can fully switch off. I think the biggest thing that I want to leave you with as well is that you don't have to be everything to everyone, and boundaries actually make you stronger. When I say to my clients that I'm going to be offline, which generally happens twice a year, if I go on vacation and then at Christmas time we shut down, people are always really grateful. They're like, okay, amazing, I'm going to implement everything we've been working on. And I am really, really proud that I've built this relationship with my clients, because when this first happened, I like first ever went on vacation as a coach, I panicked so much. I thought people were gonna like be really upset with me that I wouldn't be available, and then I realized like this is the best, most empowering thing, because it shows my clients what's possible too. So yeah, I hope this is helpful. If you're going on a break soon, make sure you take some time, you switch off, you set those boundaries. You absolutely deserve it, and I will see you back here next week for another video. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you. See you next time.